Okay, we're going to be doing this practice on distributive property with variables, with negative numbers, and we're going to have to find the equivalent expressions, the ones that when we distribute and combine like terms, they end up being the same. So our first question asks which expressions are equivalent to 35 plus 30s minus 45t. So we want it to be equivalent after we distribute and combine like terms. We want it to equal that. So first one is 7 5 plus 30s minus 45, and I'm not going to use the tile method here because we've got so many to do. So 7 times, I'm going to distribute 7 times 5 is 35, and here I'm going to distribute 7 times 30 is 210s, and already we can see that this is not right. So that one is A is not correct. So if we look at B, we'll have 5 times 7 plus 6s minus 9t, and here if we distribute out, we'll have 35, and then 5 times 6 is 30, so we'll have 30 s's, and then 5 times negative 9 is negative 45. So that one looks good. Our next one is negative 35 minus 30s, 30s plus 45t times negative 1. So if we distribute this negative 1 over here, negative 1 times negative 35 is 35. Negative 1 times negative 30 is 30s. Negative 1 times 45t is negative 45t. And that one also looks good. Our next one is 10 times 3.5 plus 3s minus 4.5. I'm going to try not to go too fast here. All right, so 10 times 3.5 is 35. 10 times 3s is 30s. 10 times negative 4.5, oh, there is no t there, is equal to minus 45. And here we have a 45t, and here we don't have a 45t. So this one is wrong. Here we have 35 halves minus 15s plus 45 halves times negative 2. And if we multiply negative 2 times 35 halves, we're going to get negative 35. Negative 2 times negative 15s, we'll get plus 30s. And then negative 2 minus 45 halves t, and we'll get minus 45t. And our problem here is this negative up here. So this one is also wrong. So we're going to get that one wrong. No. Let's check. Okay, good. Get a new piece of paper here. Apply the distributive property to create an equivalent expression. So we are going to distribute and then combine like terms if we need to, but it doesn't look like we need to. So negative 9 times 5 is negative 45j, and negative 9 times k is negative 9k. So we've got negative 45j minus 9k. Okay. Looks like I'm going to need a new image for this one on a new piece of paper. Which expressions are equivalent to negative 90 minus 60w? Let's look at the first one, A. Negative 30 times 3 plus 2w, so negative 30 times 3 is negative 60. Negative 30 times 2 is minus, oh, excuse me, that's 90. 60w. So we've got negative 90 minus 60w, so that's right. Okay, I've got negative 9 minus 6w times 10. So if I distribute this, I've got negative 9 times 10 is negative 90, and negative 6 times w is negative 60w. So I've got negative 90 minus 60w, and that's the same. So both those are the same. Tells me I need to choose 3 answers. Very nice, but sometimes it just says choose all answers. If I get to 3, we can stop. Negative 3 times 30 minus 20w. So negative 3 times 30, we need to remember to carry that sign with it, is negative 90. Negative 3 times negative 20. Negative times a negative is a positive. So that one is not right. D is 6 plus 4w times 15. So I can distribute. I'm going to run out of space here, so I'm going to do it right here on the right. 6 times 15 is 90, and 4 times 15 is 60. So that one is not right because we have this minus here. And so I guess E should be our last one. If it's not, then we need to go back and check that we did something wrong here. 4.5 plus 3w. So negative 20 times 4.5 is negative 90. And negative 20 times 3w is negative 60w. So we've got negative 90 minus 60w, which is up here, and that looks good. Okay, so we've got one more. Apply the distributive property to create an equivalent expression. So I've got m minus 3 plus 4n times negative 8, and I'm going to distribute here. Negative 8 times m is negative 8m. Negative 8 times negative 3. Negative times a negative is a positive. Negative 8 times 4n minus 32n. Negative 8 times 4 is negative 32. So we got negative 8m plus 24 minus 32n. Type it in, and I'm going to try not to type anything wrong while I am talking. Okay, and really probably we'll probably, if we do this in a real problem, we'll probably move the constant out to the back, because that's what we like to do. But it's an equivalent expression. All right, so that's how you do distributive property with variables.